There we go. Here we are.
Well, what's this? Well, it looks like a violin. A very big violin. Wow, big violin. Ooh. Ooh. It's too big to put under my chin. Let me tell you something as we start this show. It's a little something I thought that you should know. So I will tell you, as we settle into place, it's impossible to sing and play the bass. You're a lovely group of people, you deserve the courtesy of knowing what you can expect of me. I've practiced, said it, but it will not mean a thing, 'cause it's impossible to play the bass and sing. You see, the bass is fretless, it's not like a guitar. On bass you spend your whole life wondering where the hell you are. It's got no little markers, just a fingerboard so bare, and lots of notes which often are not there. Then when you start singing, you've got lyrics on your mind, and the notes on bass become impossible to find. To remember lyrics, melodies, bass lines, and chords is no less a miracle than Lord. Wow, 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 wow. So as I make 1,000 errors, sit there and be kind. Do not throw tomatoes at me, keep this all in mind. Remember, this is serious. Remember, this is art. Remember this, or I will fall apart. Then I'd have to pray to God to come and intercede. And she'd only sit and laugh at my wanton greed. She made the rules for molecules, atoms, time, and space. I say, she made the rules for molecules, atoms, time, and space. She made the rules for molecules, atoms, time, and space, and she knows it's impossible. To sing and play the bass. Zato Zuza Zuza. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Here we are. Back at lovely Verizon Towers, where anything you wish to play will not get interrupted by a lack of connection. I have to find better terms for that. But what I'm saying is the phone's reception will not get blocked out because the tower that I'm broadcasting to is 100 feet over there and 110 feet up in the air, maybe 30, let me see, 10 yards, 20 yards, 30 yards, 40, 120 feet up in the air. And as a result, I love to come here. Besides the dark blue sky, is it that blue or is it just my sunglasses? No, it's blue. And here we are in Long Valley, New Jersey again. And my trophy has made it out here with me. He took the train. He doesn't like my driving.
No, I don't like his driving. I don't like his driving. He goes too fast.
Fine. You were in such a good mood yesterday, and now it's all...
No, I'm still in a good mood.
Okay. Anyway. We're here. I'm thrilled to be here. I did... before I go any further, I want to let you know that this show tonight is brought to you by Tomoko and Jay, the lovely duo, now trio of Tomoko and Jay. Now, if you wish, did I explain what this is? This is something I think I invented. If you own a book, this is a very important thing to have. Because say you're reading your book and you get to page 61 and you're tired and you want to go to sleep. You can take this and put it into the pages of the book. And then the next time you want to read where you were, you just look for this. And then you pull it open and the book opens right to that page. It's a book reminder. I've got to find a book page reminder, I'm calling it. That's what it is. It's a book page reminder. Now, this won't work on an iPad or an iPhone because it just kind of lays there. You need a book. Now, if you don't own a book, then go out and buy a book, and you'll see how the book page reminder works. It really works great. If you get, say, to page 121, and all of a sudden, oh, I can't read anymore. Oh, what am I going to do? You don't want to bend a page. You want to put a book page reminder in there. And see, and these are all available now. These are very inexpensive. As a matter of fact, they're free. I can send you we could make what do they call it? When they make an outline of it, I forget what it's called. A model that you could actually cut it out and make one for yourself. You could paste two sides together. It's really great. It's really great. It's a great invention. I'm glad I did it. The book page reminder. I don't know. I think it's my invention. Oops. What happened? Oh, I'm sorry. It's a little windy out here today, and I need to keep my pages in order. So I got these fabulous transparent clips that really work great, but if you don't put the stuff in correctly, they don't work good. That's the only problem. You have to put things in correctly. And then another little problem is the paper is so firmly connected to the flimsy little music stand that should a lot of breeze come up, it acts like a sail for a sailboat and just knocks the whole thing over. But it hasn't so far. zoom, zoom, zoom. The world is in a mess with politics and taxes and people grinding axes. There's no happiness. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Zoom, 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 zoom. A rhythm lead your ace. The future doesn't fret me. If only I can get me someone to slap that bass. Happiness is not a riddle when I'm listening to that big bass fiddle. Slap that bass, slap it till it's dizzy. Slap that bass, keep the rhythm busy. Zoom, 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 zoom. Misery, you got to go. Oh, oh, oh. Slap that bass, you can use it like a tonic. Slap that bass, you can keep your Philharmonic. Zoom, 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 and the milk and the honey will flow. Dictators would be better off if they zoom, zoom now and then. Today, you can see that the happiest men all got rhythm, all rhythm, all got rhythm, all got rhythm. In which case, if you want to bubble, slap that bass, slap away all your trouble. Zoom, 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 zoom. Slap that bass. Educators would be better off if they zoom, zoom now and then. Today, you can see that the happiest men all got rhythm, all got rhythm, all got rhythm, all got rhythm. In which case, if you want to bubble, slap that bass, slap away all your trouble. Zoom, 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 zoom. Slap that zoom, 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 zoom. Slap that zoom, 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 zoom. Slap that bass, slap that bass, slap that bass. Tomoko, we're going to be doing that all the time. That's going to be our second theme song. I know it. I know it. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to leave you on the ground.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Come on up with us. How do you like it out here?
I love it, I love it, I love it. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Oh, boy.
He likes it. In case those of you who are wondering what my trophy is about, you can ask. Everybody else seems to know. This is my I didn't get fired trophy. I usually get awards, and then 10 minutes later, I find out it's the last night I'm going to work there. You know, like I won't name any places, but I get plaques and stuff. And the next week you come, you're not there. You've been fired. And this one is the only one I got. One of the few I got where I was actually not. It didn't mean I was going to be doomed. This one meant, hooray, you're good. 1992. There's a little thing hanging around his neck. You can't really see it too clearly from there, but it's a trophy for the most valuable something or other. What was it? Jazz instrumentalist singer Jay Leonhart. This is 1997, so it's only 23 years ago. And this one here is for same award in 1992, so that's almost 30 years ago. I was really good back then. I I guess.
No, you're good now.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
you're welcome. Now put me down so I can listen. And I can be closer to the people, my friends. Why don't you go check on your friends while you're at it?
All right, I will. I'll just check and say hello to everybody and let you glimpse again the lovely Verizon tower. Now, I have found that my volume gets way too high when I... Oh, please, come on. Come on. So where's the tower? There's the Verizon tower. That's why we're here. Doug Rowe must have something clever to say. In deference to Clarence Thomas, I will take the dissenting opinion or anything you play tonight. So don't slap that bass. Thank you. I agree with you there. I couldn't agree with you more. Don't slap that bass. Thank you. Thank you. You are still really good. Yeah, well, wait till next week. Thank you very much, Helmer. I appreciate that. Helmer. I heard that quote. I knew you did. As soon as I played it, John, I knew you heard it. Kyle, Jay got rhythm. Kyle, Kalina, thank you. Francois Zalakane is watching, not commenting, but he's watching. He's watching and writing, making notes. I need a reminder to tell me where the book is. Oh, right. You don't need a bookmark. You need a reminder just to tell you where the book is. I'll work on it. I will find that. Meanwhile, there's the lovely Verizon tower behind us. And I'm daring to stand between it and the phone. I'm probably getting brain... no. The guys... there was a big ruckus on some internet thing about having a Verizon tower in your backyard. People were saying, oh, you're going to die from it. And one guy who's worked on them for like 30 years and been climbing them says, yeah, well, I'm fine. My kids are fine. Everybody's fine. And I've been spending all my life up there with these things. And I feel no ill effects. And so what do you think? So I think he's right, myself. Vincent Sansone is watching. Stencil. No, I was thinking, like you get plans, John, when you get plans for something and they call it, you cut them out and you make the exact, I forget what that word is. Not a stencil. Stencil, you would stencil it. But the actual thing that, a model or something, I forget what they call it. Oh, there's an ant on my hand. See the ant? You see the ant? Okay, he's now on the piano. I saw the grill in the car and I thought of piano. He's on the car. Oh, God, excuse me. Let's see who else is tuned in. Kalina, books are outlawed under Trump administration. I know that, but don't tell him. So bookmarks are of no value. Let me see, how do I do this and keep the tower in view? I like that. Joan Taylor. You're near two towers? Where's your tinfoil hat? Well, it's under here, but I don't like everybody to see it, so I wear it under. Have a good day, says someone. Whoever that is, sending this message in some Asian language, please identify yourself. Tell me who you are and where you're living and where you're sending from. I'm going to put like on it because I like, and I'll reply to them. You'd slap that bass. I can't see. 2 fares for Goldie because of the 2 wards. No, I think they let her on for free. I think they let her free. Getting a great sound out there. Isn't that crazy? But it's this great little mic. It's this great little Shure. I have to put you in the shade because I want to keep the phone out of the sunshine. It's Shure MV88. It plugs into the bottom of the iPhone, into the charging thing, and it's got some software with it. You can make it very directional. It's really good. Probably way too loud right now. Can you play Stormy Weather to make us feel at home? Where are you?
I can hum it. I don't know the words. Statue, tell Jay we can't hear him. You can't hear him? You're supposed to be able to hear me all the time. I'm just looking at everybody who's here. Gary Anderson. Hi, Gary. Tom Einig, a man outstanding in his field. Thank you, Tom. Kyle Colino, Stephen Goldberg. Hello, everyone. And the statue. Thank you. He's watching. Ned White. You'd slap that bass silly, but you'd just be slapping. You'd slap that bass silly, but you'd just be slapping. Okay. Ned, you're very funny. I don't get that one. Okay. Just a minute. Trying to remember the words to Stormy Weather as I walk back to the base. Don't know why. I can't remember the words to Stormy Weather. Maybe I'll have to ask Heather. She knows the lyrics to everything. Wonder why I just can't remember the words to Stormy Weather. If I could, I'd feel light as a feather. But instead, I gotta cry. Da 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 da. Somebody whistle it to me. Da 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 da. Da do da do da 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 za ba 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 bo ba 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 ba. This is a bass player version of it. Do still can't remember the words. Better call Heather, 'cause I know she knows the words to Stormy Weather. Oh, well. What the hell you going to do? Da. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Listen, Tony Bennett, if he's watching, advise me. I always must do my San Francisco. So I have to do it. Those of you who heard it can go pour yourself a drink. Watch Rachel for a little while. No, she's not on now. Who's on now? Who's on now? 7 to 8 on that. MS, whoever it is. But those of you who want to hear what Tony Bennett calls my San Francisco, here it is. Take my old seat aboard the plane, and what is this I see? A Leonard Bernstein comes aboard and sits right next to me. First class, New York to LA, some things just work out right. I'll be sitting next to Leonard Bernstein this whole flight. Maybe I should just act like I do not recognize him. Be real cool, do my best not to antagonize him. Now we're rolling down the runway, next stop is L.A. I'm nonchalant like I ride next to Lenny every day. Naturally, I turn to him against my own advice. Introduce myself and find that Lenny's very nice. Soon we start to chat and drink and talk about our lives. We talk about our children and our wives. But what a lovely fellow. What a lucky day. Me and Lenny side by side, New York to L.A. Soon we're chatting, drinking, talking like the very best of pals. Talking music, life, and art, death, and root canals. Now he's interrupting me, but really that's okay. 'Cause he's a lovely fellow and he's got a lot to say. I recite some songs I wrote, he recites them back. For poetry and music, he seems to have a knack. He tells me that his new show closed and now he's feeling beat. And he's not used to dealing with defeat. But what a lovely fellow. What a lucky day. Me and Lenny side by side, New York to L.A. He does the London Times crossword, 10 minutes and he's through. Does the puzzle with his pen. I do not have a clue. What an intellectual but a warm and friendly guy. We talk about the world below as we sail through the sky. Finally I feel the airplane starting to descend. And I know this lovely day is coming to an end. Put our trays and seat backs up just like you're supposed to do. Land and bid my friend a fond adieu. What a lovely fellow. What a lucky day. Me and Lenny side by side, New York to L.A. What a lovely fellow, though really I must say I've not heard from Lenny since I left him in L.A. Not a blessed word from Lenny since I left him in L.A. Not a goddamn word from Lenny since I left him in L.A. In L.A. Vibrato. Oh, that's... It works. Nice, huh? Just... All right, here's a very serious song. Very serious standard that I've loved all my life. I used to sing it with my brother when we were two banjo players. Killing it. Killing it. Yes. This is a very serious song, and I hope you'll take the words. Those of you who tend to be you romantics, listen to this song. This is Curio. They call her hard Hannah, the vamp of Savannah. Oops, I got to put it under two clips because the wind is blowing, cooling off the microphone, but heating up. Oops, sorry. Forget I said anything. Forget what I said. The jury will discard that last question. That last comment, because now you see these lovely, totally transparent, big fat clips. They call her hard Hannah, the vamp of Savannah, the meanest gal in town. Leather is tough, but Hannah is tougher. She's a gal who likes to see men suffer, to tease 'em and thrill 'em, to torture and kill 'em. Oh, dear me, is her delight, they say. I saw her at the seashore with a great big pan. There was Hannah, pouring water on a drowning man. She's hard-hearted Hannah, the vamp of Savannah, G.A. Now that's a song. That's a song. Very noisy motorcycles. See, I don't like to slap the bass anymore because one time I was slapping the bass and I just aggravated something in my knuckle and it got arthritic from going bang, bang. All of a sudden I went bing. So I don't like to do that anymore. I don't slap the bass. I tried it just now and my brain said, please don't do that. Okay, they call her hard-hearted Hannah, the vamp of Savannah, the meanest gal in town. Talk about your cold refrigerate mama's brother. She's the polar bear's pajamas, to tease 'em, to thrill 'em, to torture, to kill 'em. Is her delight, they say. An evening spent with Hannah, sitting on your knees, is like traveling through Alaska in your BVDs, 'cause she's hard-hearted Hannah. Yes, she's hard-hearted Hannah. She's hard-hearted Hannah, the vamp of Savannah G. The vamp of Savannah G. It says vamp. Vamp of Savannah G. The vamp of Savannah G. I can do it. Hard-hearted Hannah, hard-hearted Hannah, yes indeed. I love that song. That's going to become part of our repertoire too, Tomoko. I'm sorry. It just has to be. Can't help it. And another song, but listen, let's not leave one of my favorite composers out. Me. After all, if I didn't write my songs, nobody would. Think of that. All these goofy songs, if I hadn't written them, they wouldn't get written. And the world would just be, I don't know, how would the world be? I pull into a parking lot, I take my bass out of the car and oh so gently lay it on the ground. I wait for the attendant, in the meanwhile pet the friendly German shepherd that is sniffing all around. The parking lot attendant calls out, I go over to him, and I see a funny look upon his face. He's trying to be nonchalant, as behind my back his friendly German shepherd's peeing on my bass. I turn around, I see the hound, I'm simply flabbergasted. Why, this is a disgrace. Unless, of course, it is a message from the gods of cosmic commentary on the way I play the bass. But then I realize, of course, this is no accident. This is a message, it's a sign. The strange event was only meant to indicate that happiness, good luck, and good fortune would be mine. The gods have sought for years and years to find the perfect person, and now the search is done. And this divinely inspired German shepherd has sniffed around till finally he has found the chosen one. I really do believe it. It makes me feel much better. It helps to lessen my dismay. But the simple fact is that a German shepherd peed upon my butt. The simple fact is that a German shepherd peed upon it. But the simple fact is that a German shepherd peed upon my face. This must be my lucky day. So people just pulled in behind me, parked the car right over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots. Oh no, he's taking out a bass. Oh no, he's putting a phone on the ground.
Oh, he's doing another show. Well, I think they're going right. They look like they're going right. Oh, got the sun with them. They're going right. So anyway, listen, let me just tip this down for a second. No, that's not a good look. That's the ass look. We want the strings look. We don't want to embarrass everybody. Michael Rabinowitz. Hey, Michael, how are you, man? Helmer's there. Doc Miller. Doc Miller. Doc, I'm right over here in Long Valley by the Verizon tower. Doc Miller is the person, folks, who did a sensational job of repointing all the foundation on my house in hope that I could actually keep the thing, because he just kept it 9/10 of the cold air coming out from coming in. That's Doc Miller. I don't know what he's doing now. He's probably just spending his royalties. Michael Rabinowitz. Helmer, thank you, Helmer. Helmer, yes. Stephen Dwyer, yes, is watching. Helmer. Stephen Goldberg. What was that? Replying to Helmer. Oops, there's another ant. Christopher Lentz. Lenny, I will have a drink, but drinking causes memory loss. And also memory loss. Helmer, I need to speak to you. We need to talk. Stephen Goldberg. Statue is hogging center stage. Let him do it. He took the train out here, and it's like 3 stops. It takes 2 hours, and he had to wear a mask the whole time. Okay. Microphone works great close up, but we lose you when you step back. Why, that shouldn't be. That shouldn't be. Why would that be? What is it? Too much bass? What happens? Is it too much bass? Oh, it should work really good. Maybe I don't have enough volume. Let me try more volume. I'm afraid to adjust the bass has some software. I mean, this microphone has software in it. But you're losing my voice from far back. Is it just too much bass? Is that the thing? Let me see. Microphone works great close up, but we lose you when you step back. Well, I'll tell you, also it's a windy day, and there's about a consistent 9 knot breeze blowing right in on the microphone, and that may have something to do with it, because it's cutting out wind noise and probably cutting out my wind noise too. Level drops. Yeah. Well, the level does drop because I step back, and maybe I'm singing too softly. Anyway, Doc, you see, I have an audience full of sound engineers who know exactly what's going on. Yeah, he did. The statue did. He had little teeny, cutest little mask you ever saw. It's about that big. And I was going to ask my wife to make him a mask, but I didn't dare. She's working too hard these days. The protons and neutrons will balance out the problem. Thank you, Mary Jane. Did you say lemon drops? No, I didn't. I did not. What time is it? Somebody tell me the time. I'm not daring to turn this phone off to check the time. Anyway, there's the beautiful tower. Look at that. Is this technology or what? Now what? Okay, going in. Come on. Fold in. You got to go in now. That's it. Wasn't that fun? We all went up to 120 feet. 7:35. Thank you. Okay. 15 more minutes of nice suppression of wind noise microphone. Yes. That's what it's supposed to do. It's got a wind thing on it. A little bubble, but I suspect it also keeps the volume down. I know. He's hogging it.
Okay. Now be sure to write in for your J. Leonhart Chamoka Ono book page finder, book page indicator. It's a special new invention. It really will help you. If you have a book. If you don't have a book, it won't help you. Okay. I'm still thinking about Freddie Cole. I know we're all thinking about Freddie Cole. But I seem to, I really relate to the songs that he sang because they always had a great feel to them. Although he did some beautiful songs too that had a ton of meaning to them. And he really meant a lot of songs that he sang. It was great. And he sang Black and Blue. Woo! Whew. You in the dry eye in the house. L is for the way you look at me. I'm going to sing louder. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. Love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you, me and you and Bible. One more time through the whole damn song. Yes. L is for the way you look at me, look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. And love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love is made for you and love was made for you and love was made for me and what do you think of that?
That was really very good. That was really very nice.
Reminds me of a drummer with the one-man band with the cymbal.
I'm not a symbol. I'm Truth. I'm Truth. And I like that. I like that. I like Freddie Cole. I like Nat Cole. And I even like you.
My God. Okay. I've always known that I wanted to get closer to you. No, I don't think I'll do that. Because the other night when I started doing some of the songs in the albums, I really liked the mood I got in. And then and I was telling my wife again today, I said, I realized that I can't write the songs the way I used to write them. Because I was writing about me and the world and how I felt then. And I couldn't have written the songs back then the way I write them now for the same reason. Because you can't, I didn't know how I'd feel now. So I just have to stay true. Oh, God. Be who you are. Oh, I hate it. Be here now. I like be there then. But I guess I'll just have to live with it. Let's see. What did I write recently that I need to... I guess it's plain to see that something's coming over me. Once I was fancy free, but now you've captured me. What is this thing about you? Why can't I live without you? I wonder if I shouldn't try to just forget about you. But that is not how about to be. I see I'll simply have to suffer the consequences. I let down my defenses. Hear what I'm saying, baby. No question and no maybe this time. I know it's for real. Maybe I should run away to some exotic island and stay away as I can from the flame. Sit and gaze into the ocean till I lose this crazy notion that we two might never be the same. But that is not about to be. I see I'll simply have to suffer the consequences. I swallowed a bug. I let down my defenses. Hold it. Gotta get this out of my eye. They're coming to get me. Hear what I'm saying, baby. That's the next line. Bug flew into my mouth. Another one flew in my eye. Do you think they get electrocuted flying around here this close to them? Well, I guess not. Hear what I'm saying, baby. No question and no maybe. This time I know it's for real. Maybe I should run away to some exotic island and stay away as I can from the flame. I've lost the key. I've changed keys in this. Maybe I should run away to something exciting. That's why I'm sit and gaze into the ocean till I lose this crazy notion. Do I ever be the same? Oh, that's called getting your diminished scales all screwed up. That's how it's supposed to go. But that is not about to be. I see I'll simply have to suffer the consequences. I let down my defenses here. What I'm saying, baby, no question and no maybe. This time I know it's for. This time I know it's for. This time I don't forget what I do. This time I know it's for. That's wrong. Real. Well, don't we have a lot to learn about this song in the key of F? Hear what I'm saying, baby, no question. This time I know it's for. It's G. Hear what I'm saying, baby, no question, maybe. This time I know it's that's how it goes. This time I know it's for F diminished. Just splice that all together, you'll have a very fine version of that song. That's called learning your song in front of everyone. Well, I think that's sufficient. Me, oh my, I've got myself a problem. Yes, indeed, I absolutely do. Me, oh my, I've got myself a problem. I think I'll try to key it up just for the help. Me, oh my, I've got myself a problem. Yes, indeed, I absolutely do. Me, oh my, I've got myself a problem, and my problem is you. Don't you know I never saw it coming when this feeling snuck up from behind? Me, oh my, I've got myself a problem. Boom, I must have been blind. You and I were taking it so easy, we were going to be good friends. Walking, talking, nice and light and breezy, but that's not where the story ends. Cause now you see, I can't stop thinking about you. Want somebody, tell me what to do. Me, oh my, I got myself a problem, and my problem is you. The thing about singing it lower is I use the middle of my voice and not just the top. I use the middle of it. That's I'm finding out. I'm learning. Me, oh my, but me, oh my, me, oh my, I've got myself a problem. Yes, indeed, I absolutely do. Me, oh my, I've got myself a problem, and my problem is you. Don't you know I never saw it coming when this feeling snuck up from behind? Me, oh my, I've got myself a problem. I must have been blind. You and I were taking it so easy, we were gonna be good friends. Walking, talking, nice and light and breezy, but that's not where the story ends. Cause now you see I can't stop thinking about you. Won't somebody tell me what to do? Me, oh my, I've got myself a problem, and my problem is you, yes. And my problem is you, yes. And my problem is you, yes. And my problem is you. Okay. That last one was an E flat. And as I was singing it, of course, being not one to think about one thing at a time, I was realizing that when you sing with just bass and voice, look at the setting sun. See the setting sun over there? Is it too much? Yeah, it is. Anyway. As I was singing, I realized E flat's a great key if you're just singing bass alone. Might as well keep the tower in view. If you're just singing bass alone, Donald Trump just tweeted, We have a totally corrupt, what? We have a totally corrupt what? Come on, now tell me what it is. We have a totally, it's tough. It's tough. They spied on your campaign and nothing happened to them. That's true. I don't know if they really spied on your campaign, but I get it. I understand. Sour grapes, man. Sour grapes. Anyway, Mary Jane, never tire of the problem. Right. Thank you, Mary Jane. Great set tonight, but the statue kept trying to steal the show. The statue steals the show. I'm lucky to have 10 minutes to myself. Bill Crow, yeah, and the sound of it is good too. Let me see what the Bill Crow say. The Bill Crow say, I like the sound of that little bass. Me too. Me too. It's another one of those instruments that, while it doesn't sound great to me as I'm playing it, it sounds okay. It records great. And you know the bass down at Don Sickler's, that old, you probably played it, Bill, that old K with the gut strings from the 1891 or something like that. That thing records so beautifully, and it sounds so awful in the room. And we just, yet it just records so beautifully. And once again, Chuck Berghofer's main recording bass is a K. This is not a K. This is actually a wooden Romanian 5/8 size bass. Anyway, with that in mind, I'll give you one fell swoop of where we are. Back to the Tower of Love, and back to me leaning against my car. All right, y'all. Thank you very much. Yes, see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye.